From KCTV5 News, we interrupt this program for breaking news.
Breaking news, crews are battling a massive fire in downtown St. Joe. It's at the Pioneer Building at 5th and Francis. It appears the fire has now spread to at least one neighboring building as well. KCTV5's Amy Anderson is live now with more from the scene as crews work to try to contain this. Amy, what is the latest?
Well, Carolyn, this is just a huge fire. You've been seeing all the shots from Chopper 5 this morning. This has been going on now for the better part of about 3 hours. We could see the smoke from this incredible fire long before we arrived here in St. Joe. This is happening, as you said, at the Pioneer Building on Francis Street. The fire was first noticed just after 10 o'clock this morning, and by the time crews arrived, the top portion of this historic building was fully involved with smoke filling the sky and flames just pouring out of the windows. Crews worked quickly to start fighting that fire, made sure no one was trapped inside. As a precaution, neighboring businesses were evacuated. Now, at this point, there have been no reports of any injuries, so that is the good news in all of this. One thing we want to mention is that they were worried about portions of this building collapsing, and that has happened. As you can see from our shot here, it looks like the back portion of the building did come down. This is a very old building. People here on the street told me it's been here since the mid-1800s, and that the front facade of it was fixed up in the 1930s or 1940s. So we're talking about a very old building that was once an opera house. It is completely destroyed now. Portions of downtown are still shut down, likely will be for the rest of the day here. And as you said, neighboring buildings are being affected. We just arrived here not too long ago, so we're still working to get information on exactly where we stand with the status of this fire and the neighboring buildings here in downtown St. Joe. I can tell you there are a lot of people out here taking pictures. Very sad that this has happened. A lot of them are also telling me that this is the second or third fire in a building that's happened here in downtown St. Joe in just the past couple of months. They say the last big fire was also in an empty building. So there are questions to be answered there as well. We'll stay out here on the scene all day long and bring you the latest information online and on our later newscasts. For now, reporting live in St. Joseph, Missouri, Amy Anderson, KCTV5 News.
All right. Thank you, Amy, for that update. Also very interesting to see just how close those buildings do appear in certain areas, though I'm sure making it much harder to fight. So thank you for your update. Amy, you'll want to stay with KCTV5 on air and on our mobile app as well for further updates on this building fire in St. Joseph, Missouri.